Hello everyone, Dr. Hassan Tohid here once again with a live session, with a live session that is sensational as usual. And I will make sure that I invite all of you. It's been a while I haven't conducted a session. It's been more than 2 weeks now. I have never taken such a break, and this is why I'm here to announce this about the future plan about my live sessions, how soon or how fast I'll be able to do that, how often I'll be able to do that. Okay, so just stay tuned, and we are here to answer your questions. So let's begin. Okay, as you guys come here, please do type and do let me know you are here. Okay, and we have a lot of noise behind me. I'm sorry about that, guys. Hopefully, hopefully you guys can hear me and you guys will enjoy this session today. And feel free to ask any question, any concern. That's why I'm here. And I'll keep it short as well. I'll keep it short. Okay. So when you guys are here, please do comment and do type so I know you are here. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Adwait, thanks a lot for joining me. And that was a sudden announcement of the session, and this is why I'm here to let you guys know about the future plan, how we are going to conduct these sessions, the live question answer sessions. And let's begin. Let's begin. And just give me a second. Just give me a second. I want to make sure everyone has the link, and I can see people are joining. People are joining, and just stay tuned and keep asking questions, keep typing, and tell me if you have any concerns and questions. And for all the new admissions, we are starting your classes this weekend, so stay tuned for this weekend. Hi Mira, thank you. Been a while, I haven't seen you guys. Thank you for being here. And who else is here? Okay, so I can see people sending me text messages. Ideally you can, if you can type here, I'll be able to answer, but as I can see that you don't have the account, then yes you can. Okay. Okay, so I hope you guys can see me and I hope you guys can hear me. Thank you guys. So guys, now let me tell you, for all the new admissions, the way this training program works for you guys. First of all, welcome. I welcome all of you. Congratulations on deciding to enroll, and for all the previous students as well. Let me tell you guys, the plan was initially, for last 2 years we used to have live session and my live question answer session every Tuesday, but since I'm becoming extremely busy nowadays, I won't be able to do live sessions every Tuesday, or I won't be able to do that once a week as well. So I will announce it whenever I feel I have time. So I may do it once a week, I may do it three times in a month, or 2 times in a month, but I will announce that. So I will not give you the exact time and exact perfect day when I can be. And sometimes it is possible that I'll do multiple sessions a week as well. But because of the busyness, I really cannot do that the way I used to. In last 2 years, from October 2019 to 2021 September, I did a session every week. And although we changed the days occasionally, but I did that every week. And now it seems like I won't be able to do that. So that's why I'm here. I wanted to speak with you guys. I wanted to let you know that please stay with me, and whenever I will have time, I will do the session. So I'll not ignore you. And for asking questions, you guys have my phone number, you guys have my WhatsApp number for all the admissions. And I hope you guys can see me. It's so windy, difficult to balance the camera, computer, and me myself as well. It's so windy today. Okay, so thank you, Asma. Thanks a lot. And now let's begin. So I know many of you who are starting. So first of all, let me answer these questions for them. Please stay tuned. This weekend, you will be introduced with your mentor, and you will meet with your mentor for the first time. So stay tuned. And for all people, previous students who have any questions, please feel free to type any questions. I'm here to answer your questions. I'm here to answer your concerns and questions. So let's do it. Do you have any concerns and questions about your your paper? So first of all, the most important and most commonly asked question so far is, so many people have already written. This is a question the students ask, that there are so many people who have written papers related to my topic. Should I still do it? The answer is yes. If there was no paper published in last 2 years, and there was a paper similar to your topic last 3 years ago, that was 3 years ago, then perfect, go ahead and do that. If it was published under last 2 years, then try to avoid it, make some modifications. But if it's more than 2 years, then you are free to go and do it. Although if somebody writes a paper this month, same topic, and you write the paper same month, and remember, you're two different people, so the results could be different. Could be that they will make some errors and mistakes, and they leave some points, and you don't miss those points. So it is possible. So it's okay, even if you suddenly find out that, let's say, you are working on a paper and you found out that somebody has already worked on the paper and this paper has already been published. Don't get disappointed. You are doing in the right direction. That's fine. Multiple people can write same topic, and they can be published in different journals, so it's fine. Okay. Now, Nabil, what is the best advice you can give me regarding the discussion section of a systematic review? Remember the discussion section. Now, this is a question about discussion. Remember, discussion section is the meat of your paper. Is the meat of your paper. If you leave your discussion section, your hamburger will be empty. There will be nothing in the burger. So discussion section is that important. Now, how do you do it? You will combine the previously published papers, right? And you will compare them with each other, that this one study said this, another study said this. These two studies combined, you can say that, okay, this study said this study said this, and although they have similar kind of patients, but they have different results. Possibly the different results are because of this. So if the results are different, why are they different? If the results are similar, why they are different? If the results are similar, why are they similar? If the results are different, why are they different? So this is called analysis. You do analysis in your discussion section. Now, make sure you have a discussion section of a big length. For example, I would say maybe minimum 10 paragraphs. Try to expand it, maybe make it better. 8 paragraphs is okay as well, but try to make it like 10 plus paragraph, and try to have like 3 4 headings, multiple headings, or maybe multiple headings, subheadings. Make it prettier by bringing more and more headings. And you can, for example, now let me give you an example. When I was working on one of my papers, schizophrenia and occipital lobe, and I have given this example so many times. When I was working on that paper, we had data of 3 types. We had studies, occipital lobe and schizophrenia physiology. We had studies, occipital lobe and schizophrenia anatomical changes, structural changes. And we had occipital lobe and schizophrenia biochemical changes. So so we noticed that the data was divided into physiology, the anatomy, and the chemistry. So now I saw that none of those information of the papers was enough to include them and write a separate paper out of him. Although separate papers could be written, but then I decided that I will keep these 3 as my headings, and I put them as my headings: occipital lobe and schizophrenia, and anatomical changes. Occipital lobe and schizophrenia physiological changes was my second heading. The third heading was occipital lobe and schizophrenia and the last was the biochemical changes, then the chemical changes. So I got three headings, and of course physiology had a lot of details. So my physiology section had like multiple paragraphs, four, five, six paragraphs probably, and then anatomical changes were a lot as well. It had like six, seven paragraphs as well. But biochemical changes had only one or two paragraphs. So that's it. That's fine, and it made the paper wonderful. The paper became exceptionally well. So you can do that. That's what I'm saying. You can seriously do that. Take guidance from this structure. So whatever data you have found now, it. Organize it into headings. Some paper will probably talk about the association of two things in terms of anatomy. Some paper will talk about association of two things with each other in terms of physiology, in terms of chemistry, in terms of genetics. If you have some papers talking about genetics, now you have a heading ready. One heading is, of course, ready. The genetical changes or the changes in the gene or gene related changes or genetics of XYZ disease and this. So you have one heading. And what about the gender? Can you organize it according to gender? Yes, the female studies and male studies. You just mentioned female studies first and then male studies second, the second paragraph. And you bring all the female studies in the female heading and all the male studies in the male heading. You bring all the gene related studies in the gene heading and all the anatomical changes studies in anatomical heading. So this is how you can organize it. And you are the boss of your paper. So it's you who will decide what headings you will keep. So that's why it's very important to look at your data and read it quickly and decide, is it talking about anatomy? Is it talking about physiology? Is it talking about chemistry? Is it talking about genetics? Is it talking about immunology? Can you make a heading of immunology? Okay, so that's how you write discussion section. Now in the discussion section, another thing that you can mention, so what you do is you just bring the whole study, the abstract of a study in the discussion section, and now rephrase and rewrite in your own words. Does it make sense? You write it and rephrase it in your own words, and now you bring another study in the same heading. Now second paragraph is you bring another study and you rephrase and rewrite in your own words. Now each of these studies, you explain what this study means. This explanation is very important because the discussion is the explanation and interpretation and an analysis of the findings. So you explain it, and the second study you explain it, you rephrase it, and now you explain it and you write down the analysis, why you feel that they found these results, and now compare these two studies with one another, and at the end of each heading you compare them with one another, and that's how you have it. Now you have your one heading ready. So this is how you do the analysis. And then the tables and figures, bring some tables and figures, at least minimum one table and one figure, so two illustrations minimum, bring them, and as many as possible, up to five tables and five figures. Yes, the more tables, the more figures your paper have, the more attractive it becomes, the more chances of publication of your paper. To impress the journals, I'm telling you the greatest secret, that your paper should have tables and figures. And then in the end, you write down the limitation section. And how many words of your discussion section, you can easily calculate it by the total number of words. For example, if you're writing a paper of 3,000 words, then how long will be your discussion section? Calculate like this. If the paper is 3,000 words, let's say your plan is to write a paper of 3,000 words, then minimum 15% is the introduction section. So 450 words minimum, up to 800 words. 450 to 800 words will be your introduction. Now method and results, 400 is method results. So 1200 plus 400, 1600 total. Now 400 is conclusion. So now how many words left? 1000 words left for discussion section. So now you know how many words you need to mention or write in your discussion section. Now let's move to a next situation. Let's say you want to write a paper of 4,000 words. Now, what will be the minimum length of your introduction section? 600 words. to 1000 words. Now let's say 1000 words. Always go with the upper number in introduction. It looks better to write a longer introduction section. Now you have 3000 words left, right? So 400 words go to discussion, method section, and 400 go to results. 1800, and then 400 goes to what? The conclusion. Now how many left? 1800 left. This is your discussion section. Now if it's 5000 words, same approach. Whatever is the remaining is the number of words your discussion section should have. This is how, if you know the number of words your discussion section can have, you now can easily control how much information you should put in. And remember, a good writer is the one who brings more and more information in less and less words. So try to be less wordy but give more value. Every line, every paragraph should give more information, more value, and more information. By more value, I mean new information, new knowledge. That this study said this study said this study said this possibly because of this, and this study said this possibly because of this. We feel that this is the reason that they got these kind of results. Possibly because of sampling error, possibly because the sample size was huge, something like that. Just try to give some reasons. And that's why it's important to understand that you cannot write papers until and unless you have 4 or 5 other people's papers as template right next to you. Always open other people's papers. Always open other people's papers right next to you. If you don't open other people's papers right next to you, you won't be able to produce wonderful papers. So always get at least 4 to 5 systematic review, fully published papers downloaded on your screen, or print them out, right? Put them right next to you and see how many headings they have. Emulate the style, how many words they have. Emulate the style, how many paragraph they have. Emulate the style, how long is the discussion section. Copy the style, emulate the style, how many headings they had, how many paragraphs they had, how many tables and figures they had. You have templates by other people. Just look at successful people's papers published in topmost journals like Lancet, like JAMA, like New England Journal of Medicine. You see those papers and they are available on Google. Simply on Google and on PubMed, free systematic reviews are available for you to read. Read them, read them, read them, get ideas, learn from them. The more papers you read, the more you learn. The more papers you read, the more you learn. Remember, the more papers you read, the more you learn. If you're not reading other people's systematic reviews, you will not be able to understand how systematic reviews are done. Every person has their own style of headings, every person has their own style of writing. That's why you need to look at other people's papers so you can get more ideas. How, okay, this is a way, that's how I can write. Okay, this is another way I can write this way as well. Oh, this is another way I can write it this way as well. So this is how you do it, this is how you go about it. I hope now I have explained it pretty well and you understand how to do it. Now, let me see the other questions. What is the best advice you can give me regarding the discussion section? I think I have spoken enough about discussion section. So I hope this question is resolved. Now, please guide about residency interview. Not today. We will do that. I will conduct another session. This is not the right time to do it. And we're talking about research right now. And I will give you a lot of information on interviews, I promise. Okay. So just stay with me for now for research. And Usman, I can see your messages now. Yes, for a systematic review, do we need a minimum of 5 papers dating back to 10 years? Minimum 5 papers are needed to write a systematic review. That's correct. But for our students, I would say minimum 25 studies and maximum 100. Minimum 25 studies and maximum 100. Minimum 25 studies and maximum 100. This is what I want from you guys. Minimum 25 papers. Write a paper with 25 references minimum. Okay, and guys, I will be conducting a residency interview session of how to handle that on the special request from Asma, and I will do that for you guys. So everyone should find time to attend that session. Just give me a day or so. Let me decide when can I do it and what time can I do it. I'll text you guys and just we will talk about all that. Okay. Now Advait has a question. Sir, do we will get overview of the full course on our first day? Absolutely. First of all, right now the overview of the first course is, I want everyone to make sure you guys now remember CIBNP now courses. The recorded material is now on app. You are now, you can see CIBNP courses on the app. So download an app, and this app is known as, this is the app. This is the app. See, this is the app. It's known as Kajabi app, Kajabi. So download Kajabi. So you will have the Kajabi um, app for downloading the for watching the courses, because we have given you some gift courses as well. I wanted to keep a surprise, but I'm telling you now that you have some gift courses from us as well. So I want you to look at those certificate gift courses, because I want you guys to have a bigger and bigger CV. The bigger CV you have, the better your career, more interview calls you will get. So your CV should be bigger. That's why we have given you the access. So make sure everyone download the app, create an account, and if you don't see the courses, then get back to me and send me your email address. I will make sure you have the access. So because now how do you study for this course? You attend the live classes on the weekend with your mentor. You attend my live question answer session. You stay in touch with us on WhatsApp, and you guys attend your student discussion sessions, because you will be co-authoring with each other. So you must attend 6 out of 8 student discussion sessions and 6 out of 8 your mentor sessions. My sessions are optional, but your mentor sessions are mandatory to attend. 6 out of 8, and 6 out of 8 student discussion sessions are mandatory to attend. Otherwise you can co-author with your classmates. We will keep a strict watch and keep a strict eye on the attendance, so we will know who attended and who did not. So if you did not attend the student discussion sessions and you were not actively involved with your students, with your classmates, you will not be able to co-author with your classmates. So that's very important to understand. Okay, how do you take now? The next question is, yeah, overview. So this is how you study for this course. So each week you will have one class, Saturday or Sunday, and then you will be given a homework. Do that homework and attend my session in the middle if you have a session with me that week, and you complete your homework before the next class. And if you're stuck, you don't know how to handle that situation or any concerns, you have our numbers. So that's how you do it. Now let's talk about this. What are the different databases we should use? Let me come back to this question one by one. There are some other questions left, so I'll answer one by one. Okay, so that I don't miss any questions. So for a systematic review, do we need a minimum of 5 papers? I already answered minimum 25, maximum 100. So do we get the overview? The first week is the introduction class, the topic selection class. Overview is, there's a video on Kajabi app for you guys, that how to study for this course. So we will do that as well. You and I'm telling you right now how to study, and make sure you watch all the videos of advanced research videos. Now let me show you something on the app. When you download the app, we have given you, besides the live classes of your mentor and my classes, you get the recordings too, by the way. You will get the recordings. So when you attend the live class, your mentor's class, you attend my class, you will get the recordings of each class as well. So I'm not deleting this session, for example. So you get the recordings, right? But now when you see this app, you open this app, this will show like this, all the courses that we have given to you as a gift. All of these are courses. You click on any of those, it will take you to the course. This is the course. Now how do I play it? Click on lessons, and the video will play. This is how the video will play. See that? So these are the courses we have made for you, and this is actually this is a very useful course. This is my favorite course that I have given to all of you, the IMG's Guide to the Life in the US. I have given to you as a certificate courses as free. Please do watch it. How to live a life in the US, how you can be successful in this country, what are the things you need to do when you move to this country. Don't don't assume that you are here so you know everything. That's why this course is very important. We are given to you for free as a gift from us. Okay, now how do you, what is the most important thing? You see this last one, this research writing and meta-analysis. Here you click on it and you will be able to see 170 plus videos. 170 plus videos. You click on it, you have the introduction, types of research, and by the way, how to study. If you see how to study, you click here and you have the lecture notes here. And you can download these lecture notes. These videos are are mandatory to watch. You should watch all of these videos. You should watch all of these videos because there is a lot of information that is available in those videos. In the advanced research videos of Be a Published Author programs, 175 videos, ideally I would want everyone to finish those videos, but at least watch the lesson 28 and 29 on topic selection. Topic selection, lesson 28 and 29 on this topic selection. Watch it so you are already ahead of the classes before the live classes begin. You know why I'm holding my head? Because this is exactly what I'm talking right now. How to select a topic. I just said when you download the app, you see research writing and meta analysis or Be a Published Author course. Click on it. You will have recorded videos. Go to video number 28 and 29 for topic selection. And then video number 144 and 45 for topic selection. 144. Keep scrolling down, you will be able to see those. If you watch those videos before the live classes begin, you will already be ahead of the classes and you will have an idea about topic selection before the classes. Now, in the first class, the live class on Zoom, you will also learn topic selection. Okay, very good, very good. Now, the way this is very important. Where will you submit your assignment? To your mentor. That's why you have your mentor. You will have your mentor with you, and you can send it to me as well. I'll look at your papers too. I rarely get papers from the students anymore. I don't know why you guys are shy, and why you guys are scared of me. Guys, send me the papers. Your mentors are so busy; they cannot look at everyone's papers on time. So I'm here. Send me your paper. I'll guys, I have seen thousands of papers in my life, right? I have so much of experience in paper writing and helping people write and publish their papers that when I see your paper right away, just in one glance, I can tell you what are the weaknesses. You know why? My immediate glance goes on the headings. Okay, how many headings? Okay, oh, what is the size of this heading? Oh, okay, okay, here is a mistake. Okay, I'll tell you, okay, fix it. So I just take few seconds to tell you exactly where is the missing link. So you can freely send me your paper and I'll look at it. Okay, now let me see other questions that are missed. I'll answer every question. Don't worry about it. Okay, don't worry about it. So Advait, one more thing, that you will have the lesson of how to select a topic in the app, recorded lesson, and you will also learn that on Zoom on Saturday with your mentor or Sunday in the Zoom class. You will learn the techniques, the skills, the art of selecting a topic. Follow it and you will be able to select a topic of your own choice, your specialty of your own choice. You will do it with your own hands. You will see how good you will become. You will be very, very happy when you see that. Okay, for a systematic review, do we need a minimum of 5 papers dating back to 10 years? The answer, do we get an overview of the full course on the first day? I have already given you the overview. Now, what do you need to do? But remember, everyone, while taking my classes and your mentor Zoom classes or watching the videos on the app, so yeah, now you understand, right? You have 3 ways of studying, 3 things. You have live Zoom classes with your teacher, with your mentor, that will be other than me. You will have live sessions with me on this YouTube link. So you have Zoom link, you have this YouTube link, and you will have live, you will have the app. app is the most powerful. That's my favorite thing, because what we have discussed in the app in those 175 videos, you will not find it here or in your live classes. Just letting you know. So this course is unique. You will never find such a course anywhere. We have given you everything. We have given you live classes. We have given you live interactive classes on Zoom. We have given you recorded material, and we have given you lecture notes, ebooks, exercise book. Download all of them. Download all of them. If you have a printer, print them out. Keep them. Staple it in a notebook or a journal, and that journal will be your journal where you will write down the notes of the live classes that you will have. Whatever you will learn in the Zoom class, you will take notes, and then once the class is over, you will watch the recordings. You will watch my sessions, live question answer session. When the session is over, you will rewatch it on fast forward, and you take notes. YouTube has a benefit that you can fast forward it. And by the way, on the app, the videos we have, I think we have the fast forward option. Let me check. Let me check. I will open one of the videos and we'll check if we have the fast forward option. Okay. Yeah, we have fast forward option. Oh wow, wonderful. See, fast forward. So you can run these fast forward the app. Every video on the app you can watch it in half time, in half a time, by saving your time by moving it and fast forward. I'm telling you a secret of saving time. And my videos on YouTube, the recordings of my videos, once I'm done with this session, you will have this session. I'm not deleting it. You can use YouTube fast forward link option, the button, and you can watch it on fast forward. So my sessions you can watch fast forward. You can watch the app videos fast forward, but you cannot watch the Zoom videos and recordings of Zoom on fast forward. Okay, so just letting you know that you have my sessions on YouTube, you have your mentor sessions on Zoom, and you have the app, and all three are must to attend. And especially on the app, the Be a Published Author program, because we have given you some gift bonus courses. But you start with the 175 videos of Be a Published Author program, and it will be with research writing and meta-analysis title, possibly. Just click on it, and then you will have 170 plus videos. Watch them, finish them as soon as possible on fast forward, and download the lecture notes, ebooks, exercise book, everything, and paste them on your and writing journal that you will be using. Because make sure you take notes when you attend your Zoom classes, when you attend my classes, and you watch the videos on app, all three sources, you take notes in a journal. That will be your research journal, and your lecture notes, ebooks, and exercise book will be stapled, attached in the journal, and that journal will be your lifelong supporter and your lifelong guide for your systematic review. You will have everything that you learn in this course in that journal. That will be an extremely $1 million journal. That's what I want for you guys. Take this course seriously. Remember, many people ask me, what are the chances that I will become a published author? It's 100% if you are 100% responsible. Take 100% responsibility of your life and career, guys. Take 100% responsibility of everything in your life. If you take 100% responsibility of your career, you will be successful. Nobody can stop you. If you take 100% responsibility of your publication, you will be a published author. If you take 90% responsibility, then the chances of your publication are 90%. Common sense. But 90% is a big percentage. But why can't you be 100% responsible? Guys, I have taken absolute responsibility of my life in every aspect of my life: health, relationships, spirituality, career, finance, every department of my life. I take absolute responsibility and I don't mess up. I take absolute responsibility. And by the way, this lesson of responsibility, psychiatrists and psychologists will and counselors will run out of business if everyone starts taking absolute responsibility of their lives. Because most mental disorders, actually, if you see somebody has a bad mindset or some kind of mental disorder developed, not most of the time, but many a times, it's because they are blaming somebody else and they are playing victim. Oh, the world is so bad. The world is so cruel. Everyone is against me. And that causes depression. That causes anxiety. That causes low self esteem, low confidence. Everyone is against me. Everyone hates me. Why everyone can match, I cannot match. The residency directors are against me because I came from this country. This is a victim mentality. Take out the victim mentality and take the life of a responsible person. Take absolute responsibility of your life. Take absolute responsibility of your life. You are responsible for your finances. You're responsible for your health, your finances, your money, your salary, your income. If you feel that you don't have money right now to take more courses, to get more rotations, to travel for interviews, you are responsible. In every aspect, take responsibility. Go and get money. Work hard. Guys, I drove Uber in my life. Do you know that? Very few people know this part of my life, but I'm proud of it. I drove Uber in my life. There was a time in my life I was driving Uber. I had a full-time job, and on the weekends I was driving Uber. And at the night time after my job, I was driving Uber because I wanted to save some money. I never started to cry that, oh, the company I'm working is not giving me enough salary. Because I'm responsible for my income. They are not. Nobody is going to help you. No Superman is coming. Remember, no Superman is coming to finish your paper and publish it. You are your own Superman. Unfortunately, guys, I have a bad news for you. No Spider-Man, no Superman, no Batman is coming. Only you have to finish your paper. We don't want to finish your paper. I can do it right away. If you give me paper, I can finish it right away. I have done so many papers in my life, so many book chapters, so many things in my life. Writing is a piece of cake for me. I can do it, but I don't want to do it because I want you to become me. I want you to become a person like me one day. That's what I want. And how will that happen? If you understand that there is no Superman coming, nobody is going to help you, nobody is going to give you a publication but yourself. Guys, we have given you everything. We have given you live classes on Zoom. We have given you my live sessions. We have given you the app now. We have given you the videos on the app. We have given you extra videos, so many things. We have given you lecture notes, ebooks. Nothing is left. No other training will ever provide you this much what you are getting in this training program. We have given you everything. Now, if you don't become successful in this program, who is responsible? Are we responsible? We have given everything. We took responsibility on our side, whatever we could give to you to make you independent in paper writing and publishing so that you learn and become something that you were not before. But if you don't take responsibility, nobody is going to help you. Same thing like in a medical school. If you join, when you enroll in a medical school, medical college, medical university, they cannot make you a doctor if you don't study. So here, if you don't do your homework, you cannot be a published author. By joining this training program, if you feel you will automatically get a publication without putting effort into it, then you are in the wrong training. Just let me know, I'll refund your fee right away. Because we don't want to take your responsibility of writing for you. No. We want you to write it with your own hands. We will give you everything. We'll teach you, guide you from first step to the last step until your paper is published. We're not leaving you alone. But you have to take responsibility. Most people, they have this attitude that they have water in front of them, but they want somebody else to pour water in their mouth, and they remain thirsty. You have to take the hand, grab the hand and take the water and drink it. Nobody is going to do that for you. Same thing. We have given you everything that we could ever have given. Now it's in your hands to write the paper, do your homework. Complete these videos. Learn as much as possible. Give me a second, guys. Okay? So you have to take this responsibility. Nature has given you everything. Nature has given you the internet, the computer, the facility. You have a chair to sit, you have a desk. Utilize them. And most important thing in the world is the gold mine between your ears, the brain. This is the gold mine between your ears. That's the most important thing any human being can ever have. You have been given this by nature. You have been given this by nature. How can you not use it? The more you use it, the better your paper becomes. The more you use it, the faster you complete your paper. So that's what I want all of you to do. Utilize the resources that have been given to you and take action. Write your homework, do your homework. And the good thing is, if you just do one paragraph a day, you can write a paper in 22 days. 22 to 25 maximum paragraphs are there in a paper. So if you just write one paragraph a day, can't you just write one paragraph a day? If you spend 1 or 2 days for for data collection, once you have selected a topic, 2 to 3 days for data collection. Now in 22 days you can complete a paper. Totally, you don't even need 2 months to complete a paper. You just need 22 days, one paragraph a day. Divide it into chunks, divide it into tasks. Make it easier for yourself. And if you don't have time, you have an exam coming up, then write a traditional review rather than a systematic review. Things will be easier and faster then. Okay, now coming to another question. Can you take information found from sources outside the ones that I did quality check on for discussion section? I'm comparing two drugs, efficacy, safety, and so I wanted to talk about mechanism. Um, that's a tricky question. I would have to see and decide. Sometimes you can, if they are extra information, but they are not actually the part of main topic. So that can be there. But Nabil, I feel add this in your data. It's just one study. Run it on quality check. Add this in your data, and this will modify your inclusion exclusion criteria a little bit. So there's no harm in adding one extra study like that. You will just have to tweak the numbers a little bit. Hi, Rasha. Thank you. How many papers do we need for a systematic review? 25 minimum, maximum 100. Officially, internationally, minimum 5. But for CIBNP, minimum 25. I'll repeat again. For CIBNP, minimum 25. But internationally, minimum 5. After this course, you can write a systematic review of 5 studies only. But here, I want you to learn. That's why don't write a paper with less than 25 papers, 25 studies, 25 articles. Don't do that. Okay, now the next question, right? But the paper should be different with different study designs, or do they have to be similar study designs? That's a very good question, Usman. My favorite question. This is my favorite question. You know why, guys? Because systematic reviews are of different kinds. There's a systematic review of systematic reviews only, where you just add systematic reviews and you write one paper out of it. All the 50 or 25 studies are systematic reviews. There is a systematic review of clinical trials, that all the 25 to 50 studies are, all of them are clinical trial. Clinical trial 1, clinical trial 2, clinical trial 3, clinical trial 4. So that's a systematic review of clinical trials. Now, can you have a systematic review of cohort studies only? Yes, all of them could be cohort studies. Can you have a systematic review of case control study? Yes. Can you have a systematic review of cross-sectional study? Yes. Can you have a systematic review of case studies? Yes. Can you have a systematic review of case series? Yes. can. That's a good thing. Now, can you write a systematic review of just observational studies? Now, if it's observational studies, then it means there will be a mixture of studies. Some will be cohort studies, some will be cross-sectional studies, some will be case control studies, some will be retrospective cohorts, some will be prospective cohorts, some will be case reports, some will be case series. So can you write a systematic review of observational studies? It will become a mix. Yes. Can you write a systematic review of non-randomized controlled trials? Yes. Can you write a systematic review of clinical trials, randomized and non-randomized both combined? Yes. Now, one more question, guys. Let's see who can answer this. Can you write a systematic review of all kinds of studies together? A mixed systematic review of mixed design. Can we do that? Like some, for example, out of 50 studies, 5 are systematic reviews, 5 are clinical trials, 5 are cohort studies, 5 are cross-sectional studies, 5 are case reports. Can we do that in this way? Systematic review of mixed studies. Is it possible? Absolutely, yes. Absolutely, yes. No, Usman, yes, you can. Not many people know this, but this is a newly adapted design, and many people have started doing it. If you just Google it, systematic review of mixed studies, you will see so many people writing papers on mixed studies. In fact, one of our students wrote a paper on systematic review of mixed studies, and because his research question was typical pathophysiological question, you cannot simply keep a question like this to one kind of study. So he had included every kind of study. Now, one of the reviewers gave him an objection when the paper was submitted to the journal, that why you have combined different kinds of studies, this is not a study design. And I was laughing that, look, even the reviewers don't know, unfortunately. This is the loss, I would say. This is a disadvantage of knowing too much, that you know more than even the reviewers. So don't worry about it. You argue with them in a respectful manner. You give them evidence that, look, there are so many people who have written systematic reviews of mixed studies. This is an example, and many of our students have written it. You can give them examples of those. If anyone ever rejects your paper, you show them that systematic review of mixed studies is possible. So yes, systematic review of animal studies only, yes. Systematic review of in vitro studies, yes. Okay, so you can do that. Now, one question: why publications with CIBNP submission fee is not free for us? Because that fee is not our fee. Every journal has their own fee, and we are not the journal. We are working on getting our journal very soon, I hope. Let's see if things go fine. Hopefully, I pray one day. Sir, how can we publish a paper as second or third author? Because you will be given a group. All of you in the group will be co-authoring with each other. You must attend those sessions or student discussion sessions with each other so that you can justify the co-authorship. We will give you the sequence of authorship. And you guys need to motivate each other so that you all complete papers. How to write the best title? Amna Khalid. How to write the best title? Guys, always remember two things for topic title. End it with a question mark, a title in a question format, or a title with two clauses. Like one of my papers was depression and psoriasis, a mechanistic approach. Two clauses, colon, a mechanistic approach. Depression and psoriasis, colon, a mechanistic approach. Beautiful. Two clauses. Two clauses mean that there is a colon in between. X, Parkinson's disease and smoking. Two clauses. Two clauses. So you get a colon, and then you say a dilemma in the scientific world. Something like that. And how else you can create great titles? Any title starting in a question format. Any title with two clauses. and any title that is inquisitive, that is something that creates curiosity in the readers. Curiosity in the readers. So look at other people's published papers lately on New England Journal, for example, on PubMed. Go and see the topics related to your paper, related to your topic, the articles that are published lately. Look at their titles, get some idea from them. You will see what articles and what titles are in demand nowadays. Title plays a huge role in the acceptance of your paper. So remember that. So can an adapting questionnaire be used? What do you mean by adapting questionnaire? If you're working on a cross-sectional study, then you can have a cross-section. Okay, Umar, thank you. Nice to listen to Energy. Yes. Where can we access the exercise book and ebook? Yes, that's the question. On the app, when you go on the app, this is the app, right? Kajabi app. Now you go on the app, and you have these many courses, right? These are the gift courses. Sorry. Okay. So these are the gift courses, right? One of them is via published author program, research writing and meta-analysis, right? Then how to study for this course, and these are the lessons. How to study and lessons. So if you click on how to study for this course video, and then these are the course notes. That's where you will download everything: lecture notes, ebooks, exercise book. And ideally, guys, try to finish the exercise book. I know it's long, it has 100 exercises. We used to have it as a mandatory requirement, but not anymore, so it's optional for you. If you can do it, wonderful. If you can do it, just do at least one exercise from each section. Some of our students told us that this was the best tool of this training. The exercise book was the best tool of this training because it can give you the experience of 100 articles if you can just write work on your exercise book. It's in your own benefit. The one who will complete the exercise book will be way ahead of the crowd. No comparison at all. And guys, the main thing is when you work hard and you learn a skill and you work maximum as you can or more than others, your confidence and self-esteem is always better than others. And it is visible in the interviews. Everyone knows that this person is not an ordinary person. He's a unique person. He has put more effort and energy than others. Look at the way he talks. Look at the way he speaks. Look at the way he looks at you. The confidence is visible in his personality. This confidence comes by hard work. That's why it's very easy to identify a real diamond. It's very easy to identify a real gem of a person. It's very easy to identify a failure, a liar from a real successful person. You can tell by their body language that they have really worked hard. Let's say somebody gets a publication because of his friends or his siblings or his parents gets a publication in his name in a publication for free. You can tell by their personality, by the confidence, by their body language if they have really worked on this paper or not. How much hard they have worked. I have this kind of confidence that I can talk to any person in the world right now. The reason is I have worked so hard that I know my subconscious mind knows that I am an exceptional person, so I can talk to anyone. And this is reflecting in my personality. Had I not worked that hard, I would have been a shy person. It would have been reflected in my personality. Okay, now I I see. I thought we were only supposed to interact with our mentors. No, that's why I'm here. Okay, that's why it's very important for us to communicate so that you know how to actually study for this course. Otherwise, you will not enjoy this training the way you should. You will not get the full fruits of this training. You will not get the full juice out of it. I want you to get the full fruit of this training, or I can say full juice out of this training, so that you have everything that we were supposed to give to you. But you will only get this if you take responsibility. Are you responsible? Have your parents been telling you that you are an irresponsible person? Then the chances of your success in this program or in your life are minimal. But if you're, wow, look at the wind. If your parents have been telling you that you are absolutely responsible person, then the chances of your success are 100%. Okay, papers can be sent from any field, sir. Absolutely. I have a neuroscience background, neurology background, psychology background, but I can look at your paper. If it's a cardiology paper, I can look at a paper. I have even seen papers in literature. One of our students was an English literature student, and she sent me her papers, and she became a published author. So yes, I can, because the rules and the principles of writing are the same. How we will select our research topic in our preferred specialty, I have already answered. You will learn this. Where we will have to submit our homework to your mentor or to me. Do all the students have to be, do all the studies have to be the same design? I already answered no. It's up to you. It's easier if it's just one design, but sometimes there are only few studies if you just rely on one design in last 5 years, then you are trapped. You say, how can I write such a how can I find more studies? How can I write this paper? So you include multiple studies. Why publication? Okay, I've answered this. Okay, so I think everyone is clear. All the questions have been answered. Anyone whose question has not been answered? So if I write a systematic review about a pathophysiology, it should include different. Yes, I think so. You will have to, because you will need to have in vitro studies. You will have to include animal studies as well. You will have to include some observational studies too. Clinical trials rarely, but yes, you may have to. So pathophysiology is a kind of topic where you will have to combine and do a mixed design. So what will be the timings of our Zoom classes each week with our mentor? 8, 9, 10 a.m. California time on Saturday morning here at California time, or Sunday morning. But I will text you and will give you the information. Don't worry about it. Anyone else has any question before I leave? Anyone whose question I have not yet answered? I'm sorry if I have skipped anyone's question. I think no questions are left. Okay, very good. Thank you. It was a very fruitful session. I thought I will be able to finish it faster, but there were so many questions, so many useful topics we wanted to discuss. So I'm glad that we discussed all that. And remember, the level of your success is directly proportional to the level of responsibility in your life. No Superman is going to come and help you. No Superman is going to get you the residency. Only you have to do it for yourself. No one will fill out your ERAS application form. Only you have to do it. Nobody is going to pass your interview. Only you have to go and take the interview. Nobody is going to complete your paper. Only you have to complete your paper and publish it. Nobody is going to do that for you. Only you can do it. I'm interested in writing a systematic review about pathophysiology. I'm scared it's not an attractive topic for the journal. No, why not? Pathophysiological papers topics are the highest in demand topics. Maybe just change it to a traditional review, but yes, systematic review can also be done. Absolutely. You need to have confidence in yourself that my topic is fine, my topic is right. No topic is bad. Just whatever idea you get, just start writing, work on it. You will eventually get a publication. And ideally, the best way to select a topic, guys, I'm giving you a secret. Go in the news, just write down neurology news and see what are the topics in demand nowadays. What are people reading nowadays? Psychiatry news. See what is in the news. Which study is in the news? Which medication is in the news? Just choose that topic, similar to that drug or that medication or that sign or symptom or that disease. Whatever is in demand, journals will love to publish it, except COVID. Journals are running away from COVID. Stay away from COVID for now, for this paper. Thank you, Asma. Thanks a lot. And it's about a rare disease. There are 70 published. So it's about a rare disease. There are about 70 published systematic reviews. I will like to see that. Text me, and I'll see what topic you're thinking about, and we can decide further. But did you attend your first topic selection class? If you have, then you shouldn't be in this kind of problem. Come up with 4 or 5 options of topics, and then we can finalize which topic will you choose. Utilizing the approach that you have learned in the class, if your first class is already done. Okay. Anyone else has any question before I leave? Nobody has any questions. Okay, thank you guys. It was pleasure talking with you. We will meet again very soon with the residency interview session. We'll talk about how to perform in the residency interview very soon. Just stay tuned. And thank you. And if you have any question that you think of later, then text me. One last question. Okay, please. Okay, I'm here. Okay, that's fine. You can send me on WhatsApp. But if you can send it here, it will benefit everyone. Since I'm here, if you type the question here, it will benefit everyone. Maybe somebody else will also have the same question in the future. Type it fast, 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 fast. Anyone else has any question? And after you complete this, you should complete those gift courses that we are given to you so you can get more certificate courses. And I want you to have a bigger CV. Remember, you are responsible. The bigger the CV, the more interview calls you will get. The bigger the CV, more opportunities you will get. So complete those courses. We have given you those courses as a gift free of cost. I want you to have a bigger CV. Can we use different combinations of same topic? Can we use different combinations of same topic and then finalize in the end? This is exactly how we do it. You keep playing around with your topic, multiple topics options. You keep playing around, keep brainstorming, keep thinking, and finally you say, okay, this is the topic I'll write on. Topic comes from here. Unfortunately, the school system has not taught us to use brain. But research is the only academic activity, I would say, that teaches you how to use your brain. This activity will teach you how to use brain, and you will learn how to think. Topic selection teaches you how to think, and this helps you for the rest of your life. Because for the rest of your life, you have to think. The more you think, the better your life will be in all aspects of your life. Thinking is the only, I would say, the main difference between animals and humans. So utilize this. You will produce a wonderful paper. You will produce an outstanding topic. Look at other people's papers, get ideas from them, and look at recently published news articles on topics that will give you ideas that what topic you should focus on. But stay away from the most uh, commonly written topics, for example, COVID or myocardial infarction, and the association of chest pain and heart, or association of chest pain and cough, or heart and cough, or diabetes and weight gain, diabetes and hypertension. Stay away from common topics like these. One of our faculty members, he used to say to his students, I like that. He said, if your grandmother knows about an association, that should not be your topic. So it should be either rare or relatively common, or relatively rare, but should not be very, very common. If you are writing an association of two things together. Okay, everything is fine. I hope everyone has the answers to their questions. And if you have any new question, you have my number, and we will meet again very soon. Thank you for your time, guys. Thanks a lot. Have a good day.